question is, why you put that shit on your Instagram?
What?
Talking about the meat shit. McDonald's serving human meat.
Oh man, I've been hearing that for a minute though. I ain't gonna lie.
You think that's real?
Yeah, man. That's what you feel me. It's a new video.
Why you think that's real? You think McDonald's is out here serving human meat?
It's a possibility.
Did you do any research?
You gotta think, bro.
No. I don't gotta think nothing. Did you do any research?
Nah,
Then why would you post that?
because it's a possibility.
But no. Did you do any research?
Nope. Not at all.
So why would you post something you didn't do no research?
Because it's just a simple fact that it's a possibility.
But it's not.
True.
It's not. It's not true though.
You don't think that's true?
No, I did some research. As soon as I seen you post that shit, I did some research, and
what
that's
did-
not
what did-
true.
What did it say?
McDonald's sells 100%. What's that kind of beef? Some kind of Elia beef or some shit like that. But you just went ahead and put they serve human meat.
Right, that's what it said. I was just.
That's what it
I was
said.
throwing out
But
there.
does that make it true?
Nah, but it's a possibility.
It's
A
okay.
possibility. 7 billion people in the world.
It used to be a possibility that black people was monkeys.
Okay. You got
So-
a point there.
So why would you
That's
go
a
ahead and
possibility.
put McDonald's serves
But it
human
was-
meat? Huh?
But it was research. They researched it.
Who researched it? Who?
I don't know.
That's the
Somebody-
problem. You just going off of. See, this is the problem with people nowadays. They just hear this click. Oh, McDonald's serve human meat. Oh, it must be true. Oh, it's a possibility. Why is it a possibility? Because somebody said it's a possibility. That don't make it true.
I don't know. But it's just a simple fact that there's so much meat being thrown out there.
But why does it have to be? Why would it be human meat though? Why would you? I believe it was the rat meat or some other kind of meat before I believe it's human meat.
You got a point. You got a point.
But my thing is,
You got a point. Hey,
when people just post shit, that's how. That's the problem with people nowadays. They just post shit and don't really see if the shit true or not. That's why I fucking hate the media right now.
right.
Because they post all this fuckery
Uh,
and nonsense to get people riled up. And they be like, well, is that shit true?
right.
Well, and nowadays, it don't even gotta be true. It just gotta be somebody posted it. Or it's got, like you said, it might. What did you say? It might be true.
Yeah.
But
Gotta
that's the
research it.
problem.
Look it up.
We need. Okay, but that's the problem. We need to know if it's true or not. We don't need people
Right.
reposting shit if that's not true.
Right.
You think McDonald's
I think
really?
Well,
you-
nah. You still could post it and just bring awareness.
Nah. That's not. It's not awareness if it's fake. That's fake news. Why would you bring awareness to fake news?
But somebody could type fake meat McDonald's and see and do their research like
But-
you did. Like you did. You did the research and you said.
But most people not gonna do the research. But I'm talking to you personally. Why would you do that? I'm getting at you, not.
Then I'm like, damn. What if? I'm like, all right.
But
post
if
that shit.
okay, that's being lazy though. That's being lazy. If you think of what if, well, let me go do some research and then find out, and then you be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna post that because that's bullshit.
Right.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, I totally understand. What
In
you're saying.
society, we gotta stop perpetuate. We gotta stop with the clickbait because it's getting out of control. It's a detriment. It's becoming a detriment to the people because you got these news organizations that's just basically almost all opinion based. All they do is go off of their opinion, and it's like, well, your opinion's biased. It's like, well, this no. Is that true? Well, it sounds interesting. Well, is it true? That doesn't make it true because it sounds interesting. And then, well, how do you know it's true? Oh, because, like, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was on there with you. You don't probably don't know who Tim Pool is. He was on there with Tim Pool, and Tim Pool was talking about how a lot of these he used to be in that environment. He said that a lot of these media outlets and organizations, he said a lot of shit they report is because one of their friends tweeted it on Twitter and they reposted. Don't mean it's real. Didn't do no research at all. It's just they're in this environment where they have their own bubble, and everything in the bubble, we gotta reinforce what's in this bubble. So if he posted, I'ma say it's true. Well, that doesn't necessarily make it true. Like okay, let's get to the shits. Remember, did you just see the stuff about the Native American where the white kids was yelling, "Build the wall"?
No. What happened with that?
You didn't see that. So these white kids, they had on MAGA hats, and they was yelling, "Oh, build the wall, build the wall." So people was flipping out over that, and they was talking about these MAGA hat kids approached this Native American, which wasn't true. He approached them. So the thing was, they was all mad at these kids because they approached the Native American when it was like, nah, he did. The Native American dude approached them. But everybody runs with this story, and now you got all these racist kids are harassing this Native American. Well, you kind of approached them, so what do you expect a bunch of boys, 16-year-old boys, to do when you approach them and confront them? You don't think they're gonna get riled up?
You got a point. They will.
But why then, if you know it's wrong, why don't you report that, okay, we made a mistake? You just leave it out there? Why is that?
They gonna do that.
Huh?
I don't think they'll do that.
You don't think who would do that?
And are they gonna say that they was wrong?
You don't think they'll say they're wrong?
Nah.
Why don't you think they'll say they're wrong?
I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. I can tell you why. It's because they gotta reinforce. They gotta keep reinforcing that everything is racist and that it's some magical overlord power that's controlling everything that's going on, everything you do, everything we do, and we gotta shun out people that aren't like you. Well, the problem with that comes is you can't just get rid of people like that, because people are gonna come to a point. They're like, "Ah, my nigga, you got us fucked up, my nigga. You can't just cancel us, kick us out of society," because it's like, how do you ever solve something when you get rid of people? How do you know why they're like that? Just like you seen the thing with Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson, what's that?
Bro, you don't pay attention to shit.
What's that?
What? The nigga off Taken, where he was like, he wanted to kill some black people?
Oh, yeah, because his friend got raped or something like that?
Yeah. Would you say he's racist? Would you call him a racist?
I wouldn't say he's racist. I would say he upset. He mad. He was mad.
So you don't think that was a racist statement?
Let me see. Was that racist? I don't know, because you gotta think. You got his shoes just for the moment, like, damn, okay, now if one of my folks got raped by a motherfucking white person, I'm be like, damn, you might look at every white person, maybe, but at the same time, motherfuckers, you know, like, black people, they was getting raped and beat, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because we show so much love, even though we've been through what we've been through, you know what I mean?
But you're supposed to forgive people. So my thing is, okay, so you think, but do you think so you don't think he's racist?
I don't feel like he's racist, nah. Because at the moment, he was just, I guess he was feeling how he was feeling. but I don't know him. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
never really heard him speak like that. So I wouldn't be able to just judge him off that one
You,
statement. You know
you
what I mean?
think you think they should
If he
cancel him?
said,
You think they should get rid of him for having those
uh,
thoughts? You think they should get rid?
um,
You think he should lose his career?
you know,
Huh?
I don't feel like, nah, I don't think so.
So why you think everybody was pissed off about it?
Shit, man, you know, whoo, it's because the media,
Because the media.
it just go from one person and it spread. You know what I mean? So you can't control how everybody feels. So once it get out there, it's like it just
Well, see-
sound bad.
See, my problem was, okay, it might be racist, it might not be racist. But how are we going to progress as a society when somebody's telling us they used to feel a certain way, but they realize that was bullshit. I don't feel like that no more. So why is everybody getting mad that he said, I don't feel like this no more? I feel like this. Isn't that what we want people to do? Like, isn't that what we want people to realize that they fucked up shit and be like, okay, well, that was bullshit. I shouldn't be feeling like that. And that what we want people to do?
Yeah, absolutely. He's
So
not saying he feel like that now. He said, man, this is what happened, and at that time I was upset.
so why you think people in such an uproar talking about cancel him?
And some people just got, it sucks to say, but some people got hate. You know what I mean? Some people got hate in their heart, and not everybody do. So
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about just people in general. Why you think people keep trying to cancel people, get rid of people?
that's it. Because some people got hate. And some people got hate in their heart.
You think it's that?
Yeah, I feel like it's that, and everything that's just going on.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's that
So like,
It's that I can like you said, it goes back to the media. I fucking hate the media, bro. It's fucking worse. It goes back to the media how they can push certain buttons in people and know they're gonna get reactions just to get clicks. Like if I post some shit about some racist shit, well, I mean he said it though, but it all goes to no. It all goes to if I post some shit, I know it's gonna get reactions. So if I post some shit about some racist shit or some shit about gay people or some shit about these people, anger is gonna cause traffic. What the fuck did he say? What did he say? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Like I was scrolling through Twitter and I seen where they was talking about how Ben Shapiro said he wouldn't kill baby Hitler. And he said, well, the reason why I wouldn't kill baby Hitler is because how do you know baby Hitler is going to turn out to be Hitler? How do you know that? And they just like, oh, he will save baby Hitler. Well, you're taking that out of context, first of all. Because if you listen to what he said the reason why you wouldn't kill baby Hitler is because you don't know who people are going to turn out to be. So how can you therefore say, I'm going to kill a baby? You don't know that baby's going to turn out like that. It's not that he's saying keep Hitler around. He's saying for you to say kill baby Hitler, you don't know baby Hitler's going to be Hitler. So how can you therefore say I'm going to kill this baby?
exactly, yeah.
So for the media to take that, and that goes back to you just putting up the McDonald's shit. For you just to put up the shit and be like, oh, I had a thought. Well, did you research the thought? Did you?
I could have put look it up. You know what I mean?
But you didn't even look it up. So how you gonna tell people to look it up?
Do that.
See, you went off that click. You went right to the clickbait. That's what they do. Clickbait. The right article. McDonald's has. They might not even think that shit is real.
No, it was on somebody's Instagram.
But why would you repost it though?
They had just took the little post, boom. Probably damn near compare and contrast. Come back to it later. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You freezing. All right, say what you gotta say. Say what you said.
I said it wasn't like I wasn't gonna research. I just didn't do it at the time. I was doing something.
But my thing is, see, this is what I'm talking about. You just went ahead and went with the clickbait. You didn't research. You just now you're perpetuating something that's now. I seen it. How many people think that? Now imagine if you had millions of followers and you posted that. It was like, but you didn't do no research. And people was like, oh shit. Like, you didn't give a fuck to go research, so how many other people you think gonna give a fuck to go research that? Now you have this chain reaction that's gonna reverberate, and now people be like, oh, fuck McDonald's, they serving human meat. Are they really serving human meat?
Nah, but McDonald's ain't good for you, though.
It's not good for you.
It ain't,
But for you to but for people to just put out false shit about them, it's not cool.
Yeah, that definitely ain't cool, but at the same time, McDonald's really ain't good for you. Man.
It's not good. You eat McDonald's?
Huh?
You eat?
Nah.
Yeah, you do, nigga.
I really don't.
You
I don't
do,
eat
nigga.
McDonald's no more.
You eat McDonald's and you eat red meat, nigga.
Nah, not like that. I
You
might eat a
do.
little red-
Even after you posted that video of red meat.
I might eat a little something, but
Nah, you eat red meat still. I try to stay away from red meat. I don't eat that. I try not to eat that shit. None of that shit is good for you.
Some vegetables really.
You feel like sugar should be illegal?
Sugar, it depends. Like white sugar, right? White sugar, right?
Sugar, nigga. Sugar, nigga.
Sugar, fruit. Sugar and fruit, though. You know what I mean? It's sugar and fruit.
Sugar, nigga. I'm not talking about. That's a different type of sugar, nigga. Sugar, nigga.
I don't think it should be illegal.
Why not?
Because it's like, I don't know. I know it causes things, right?
Sugar is the worst thing for you. Ask any doctor. Doctor would tell you sugar is the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, I know it's like worse than. Some say it's worse than it's more addictive than cocaine and things like that. But I think too much of it.
Sugar kills more people than anything. I ain't gonna say that. I think that's true, but I allegedly, I ain't gonna say that that's fact. But you know how much sugar kills people?
Yeah.
So why are we allowed? Why is this just so promoted? Why is sugar just so promoted?
I don't know. It's because it's addictive, but too much of it is you to be that way, cause you to be obese and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you can balance it out, balance the sugar out, bro, I don't feel like it's such a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
I don't
yes,
want
it
to
is.
say
Sugar is a terrible thing. Sugar is sugar is the worst. Sugar is the worst thing for you.
But can you control your consumption?
I mean,
can you control your consumption?
You should just cut sugar out altogether.
Can you though?
I don't drink sugar. I don't deal with sugar.
So you don't eat
the sugar I deal with is in milk.
And milk is bad too.
Well, I drink. I don't. Well, okay. Well, that's the only sugar I drink. I eat cereal and shit. That's the only time I deal with sugar. But I'm switching to more almond milk and silk.
All right, almond milk cool, silk. Not really for men. I would say.
You said not really for who?
Almond milk, not really for men. Silk.
Why? What's wrong with silk?
I will have to do the research myself.
But what made you say that?
A lot of it's like I think, if I'm not mistaken, it has like estrogen.
See, here we go again. You didn't do no research.
I said I would have to do the research myself.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't just say shit like that. You can't just you can, but it's like, why would you say that if you don't know if that's true?
But why would you ask? You said what?
Because I want to know.
I could have said.
You said it, so I want to know.
I told you. No, before my statement, I told you. Research first.
No, but you said I'm gonna do the research, and then you insisted to tell me why silk was bad. You could have just left it. I'm gonna do the research.
But no, you asked so I gladly told you. I told you why.
You contradicted
No,
you.
honestly, bro, like for real, like shit, I don't think. I know certain stuff is bad, but I understand that.
Hold on, bro. You froze.
Abuse something.
Start over. You froze. You froze again. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit all the freezing out. You good?
I said sugar is. I don't think sugar should be just banned because anything that you own an addiction.
Well,
like,
let me retract my statement. I don't think kids should be allowed to have sugar.
Okay. That's understandable.
I don't.
That's understandable
Yeah, let
because
me.
their body. I don't feel like
Cause just to get rid of sugar, that's kind of wild. No, I think just to get rid of sugar, that's kind of wild. But I don't think children should be allowed to have sugar.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can see that.
Cause fruit tastes just as good as candy.
Yeah.
You saying?
Maybe it's more addictive than cocaine because once you hit your taste buds.
So why would people let their kids have that shit if it's like so addictive? You know, let your kids fuck with something that's more addictive than cocaine?
Some people, because I mean, I really feel like that when you give your kids something or give your kids some candy or something, it's not to be over consumed. You know what I mean?
But how can you stop your kids from having candy at different places though?
Right. You have to inform them. You have to let them know.
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't give a fuck. You think they give a fuck? That shit tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
That shit tastes good as fuck.
Too much opinion. That's what anything. Food, water. Too much water kill you. Real talk.
Wait, drinking too much water?
Huh?
Drinking too much water?
Yeah.
I don't think you can drink too much water.
You can drink too much water.
I don't think you can.
Overconsume water.
I think you throw up before you drink too much water.
Somebody died. You don't remember that? I think that was on 106.
No, I don't remember
they
that.
died from drinking. They have to drink like a gallon, some gallons of water.
They have to drink some gallons of water?
To win some tickets, and they drowned.
They drowned? They drank too much water? I didn't. The water got in their lungs or something?
I think so. Yeah, they drowned from the inside.
I'm gonna look that up. So, all right, what do you think the number one problem in America is right now?
Problem. Man, that's a lot of problems going on with America. I would say, I don't know, man. It's like, I would say, it's.
Back up some, bro. You hella close to the camera. I said, back up some. You hella close to the camera. But this nigga head big as fuck.
We could go a lot of ways with that. Number one problem, you know, is obesity. That's one.
Sugar. Obesity. Sugar.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the sugar, bro. It's not the... You know there's an all-fat diet? A diet where people just eat all fats?
That's not cool. That's not good.
No, yes it is. It's a healthy diet. It's not the fats. It's the sugar. I'm trying to tell you, it's the sugar. It's the sugar in most products that's bad for you. It's not really the fat. Because you can turn fat and... You can burn fat off. It's the sugar. It's not the fat. It's the sugar. All right, Google it. When we get off, Google all fat based diet where they just eat all fats.
All right.
It's a healthy diet for you. Huh?
We talking meat or fruit or
just food. It's an all fat based diet.
That's crazy. It must be avocado, coconut oil,
That's not
olive
fat.
oil.
That's not fatty. Why would you say that? Huh?
Bro, that is fat.
What? Avocado?
Avocado, olive oil, coconut oil,
You said avocado? All right, bro. I'm out of Google this right now.
coconut.
Is that? Oh, you right. It's high in healthy fats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See,
Like,
it's a fat-based diet. That's what I'm saying. It's the sugar. It's not the fats. It's the sugar. It's really the sugar. That's why I said I don't think kids should be allowed to have that shit. Cause it's not good for them. It's just not.
understandable.
What was we talking about? Oh yeah. So what do you think is the biggest problem in America?
I had said food, but another one is I don't know, man. It's a lot of like racism. It's a lot of hatred. I feel like hatred in America.
I think your hand over the mic.
That's no different from any other country or stuff like that. But
You think racism? I disagree. I full-heartedly disagree with that.
what you think it is?
The government,
But why is that?
because they control everything.
Yeah.
Don't you see what's going on right now? You got one political party who tells people, oh, we care about people, this and that, but they want to expand the government. You got one political party that just rich assholes. So the more, so my problem with the Democratic Party is the amount of control they want, the amount of controlling of people they want. They want to limit free speech and shit. They want to back up something. You had your face had stuff. They want to control. They want to control everything, just like okay, I say some government programs are cool, but for the most part, I don't like government programs just because. Huh?
Why not?
All right. If I give you money every month, if I'm giving you $500 every month, and then all of a sudden I take the $500 away, do you find $500?
Well, look, it's different for certain people though. Some people try and some people don't.
So are you supposed to reward the people that don't try?
Not really, but you know.
So if I'm giving you $500 a month,
Right.
and you living off that $500 a month, what's gonna happen if I feel like I want to take it away? What's gonna happen to you? What power do you have?
Shit out of luck. Out of luck.
Okay, so why would you want to accept something where somebody else has the power over you?
Some people need a foot start. Some people need help. Some people don't have the opportunities that others have. So when they have assistance, when they get assistance, some people really try, with that assistance to do something with their life. You know what I mean?
You think so?
If you can help as many people as you can on that assistance, keep that assistance going. Some people use it and abuse it. That's true.
Most people, you think more people use it and abuse it than they use it to get off?
I'm not too sure. I don't. Is there any stats on that? I don't think there's no stats on that, but I don't know. But for the people that is using it for the right thing, that's a good look. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I'm about to Google.
Just for them, for the people that's really using it for the right thing, I salute them, and that's why I support it. That's why I support government assistance.
I don't.
Because imagine this, Well, I don't really know.
No, I don't support all of government assistance.
Republicans won't. they fighting for no government assistance and all that, right? Now,
They're right. They're right to a certain extent.
I know some people. I'm not gonna say minority, but I know people of the black race, or on majority of them are on government assistance. You know what I mean? So you take them.
You think so?
Yeah, you take that away, and man, oh man, it's like I don't know. It's like the same thing. Poverty. I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know how to explain it, man. For real.
Well, that's the question. You should be asking. Why don't you know?
Nah, it's like I know, but it's at the same time. It's like it'll just be the same thing.
The information is right there in you.
Flavor, because where are the people gonna go? People that have nothing, where are they gonna go?
What do you
Where
mean?
they go?
What do you
FEMA
mean?
camps. I know they got FEMA camps. It'll just be
FEMA camps?
It'll be ugly, man. It'll be ugly. You know what I mean?
Why are you talking about FEMA camps?
I'm just saying. So you have no government assistance. Where are all these man's people going? Where they go?
I didn't say all government assistance, bro. I said some of them.
Oh, some of the government assistance.
Yeah,
okay.
you making it seem like I'm saying just get rid of government assistance. I didn't say that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
Hey, even if some of them, I don't know how many people are on the ones. You know what I mean?
You know the unemployment rate is at the lowest it's ever been.
What?
Unemployment.
Unemployment is at the lowest. So that means it's flourishing right now, basically. It's doing good. It's doing good right now.
Yeah, it's not that many people unemployed, so it's okay. So you saying it's giving people a footstool? You know they take you. You know they start taking your welfare away when you start making money, right?
Yeah. When you start making money, that's what I'm saying. It's giving people, a chance to do what they
How you giving me a chance when I'm just making barely enough and then you take it away? Why don't? What's wrong with getting 2 jobs? What's wrong with working? What's wrong with working crazy hours? What's wrong with that?
It depends if you have a family or if you're single. Are we talking about a single person with no kids, or are you talking about a person with kids?
Period. None of that should matter.
All right. So, all the way, ask this question again.
So what's wrong with working multiple jobs?
You gotta go from destination to destination. That's one.
Okay, so it's your life. You make those choices. Why you didn't go to college?
College don't give you an advantage in life. College does not give you an advantage.
It don't?
Life. Heck no, man.
If I tell people I go to Cal Berkeley, that's not giving me an advantage.
No.
Why it's not?
Advantage is it giving you? What are you getting a scholarship? What?
Well, okay, one advantage college is giving me is I'm meeting people. I can network.
You're networking, yeah. That's true.
Another advantage of college, I'm sort of kind of learning how to be an adult because I'm on my own now. My mom.
Not really.
Well, for the people that go away from their house, I'm learning how to be an adult because I gotta learn how to time manage. I gotta learn how to do most of the stuff on my own. Number 3, I'm learning shit.
Like what? What are they teaching you? What do they teach you at college?
They teach you stuff about psychology. They teach you stuff about business management. They teach you shit. What do you mean? What do they teach you in college?
I guess you can learn that on your own. But I'm saying for college, the thing with college is, man, it's like, bro, it's all this student loan, this student debt. You getting the debt going into college. That's the thing about it.
I understand that, but okay, what if you go to college and then get out and can get a job? What if you go to college and become a lawyer?
Now that's a blessing. I'm not saying.
What if you go to college and become a doctor?
That's a blessing. Without the debt, that's a blessing. That's a big blessing. I promise you.
But sometimes you just gotta get in debt. Sometimes you just gotta take that debt.
No, man, I don't feel like that because then rat race now, because now you gotta.
But you already in the rat race. You already gonna be in the rat race if you don't go.
I don't really think
You
so,
gonna be
man.
you gonna be in the rat race if you don't go. 1, 2, you gonna be in a rat race with no skills, cause they're not teaching you shit. That's really important from kindergarten to 12th grade. They're not teaching you shit. They're not giving you any type of skills.
I mean, I don't feel like college does neither.
3, you starting off at a disadvantage. Because if you look at most of the jobs that pay a lot of them say you need a college degree.
Okay, got a point.
You might be in debt, but at least you're able to get a good job. You might eventually pay that debt off.
You got a point.
So why not go to college?
Hey man, some people don't have that. You know, it's just I don't know, man. That might.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I feel like I agree with you, but I'm just saying it's because you were saying what's the point, and I was just pointing out the point. I really do think college should be free or a lot cheaper.
Right. Or if you got support, I would say go to college. If you got support.
Why didn't you go to college?
For me?
Yeah.
College really wasn't for me, man. College ain't. I mean, school really. I mean, I like the school, but school wasn't really for me, man. You know what I mean?
You went to trade school or something like that?
Yep. I got into a trade. I like things like that.
Uh-huh.
I always said though, like if I had wanted to be a lawyer when I was younger, but if I wasn't gonna be a lawyer, I was gonna do like architecture and things like that.
When did that change?
Huh?
When did that change?
What? When I didn't want to be a lawyer?
Yeah, when did that change?
I don't even know. I don't even know how old I was.
Think about it.
That wasn't really my thing no more.
Why wasn't it your thing no more?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't doing it.
All right, let's backtrack. How old was you when you had your son?
Huh?
How old was you when you had your son?
17, 18.
You 17, 18, okay.
Yeah.
So she got pregnant when you was 6. You don't know how old you was when you had your son?
No,
This nigga crazy.
She was pregnant when I was 17. He came when I was 18.
You froze. That nigga moving clear as fuck now. Your shit clear as fuck now. that nigga shit crystal clear.
Yeah. Oh, nah, you was asking.
Oh yeah, okay. So we was talking about so alright, you had your son when you were 16, 17?
17, 18.
Bro, how you don't know how old you was?
No, I'm saying because when she was pregnant, I was 17. But when I turned 18, and then he came. Then he came to the world.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so before you had the baby, what did you want to do?
Before I had a son, what did I want to do? I didn't want to. Damn, I don't know. I didn't want to do nothing. I don't think.
Okay, why didn't you want to do nothing?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep it solid.
You want to be a rapper? You want to be an athlete? You want?
I want to be a rapper like that. Nah, man. I was just before I had my son, I was just moving through traffic, bro. I wasn't even. You feel me? I wasn't even tripping off none of that. I wasn't even tripping off. I just really. That never crossed my mind. I'm gonna be honest.
Why? Why you think that didn't cross your mind?
Dang, I don't know.
Did you know any doctors?
Did I know any doctors? Nope.
Did you know any lawyers?
Nope. I wasn't putting them right. I wasn't putting them positions.
Okay. All right. Let's backtrack.
Yeah.
So as a kid, what name 4 things that you wanted to be?
I can only name 2, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
2?
1, 2, 3. I wanted to play sports.
Okay.
I wanted to play sports.
All right.
I wanted to be a lawyer, and I wanted to do architecture.
Okay. Did you know any athletes?
Yeah.
Okay, you know any athletes?
Yeah.
I'm talking about like athletes. Yeah, you know athletes. What you said? A lawyer?
Yep.
Did you know any lawyers?
Nope.
Okay. Did you know any architects?
Nope.
So 3 of your dreams just died. You know why 3? You know why 2 of your dreams? I meant 2. You know why 2 of the things you want to be just died?
Why?
Because you didn't know any of them.
Yeah, true that. Well, I could say for sports, I had a lot of injuries. I was getting injured.
Okay.
It was just.
So boom, all your dreams died right then and there. Injuries kept. This dream was dwindling because it's hard to become an athlete. So boom, when you got injuries, now all your dreams dwindling. This is why you didn't know what to do. Because the 2 things you wanted to do, you didn't think it was obtainable. Because nobody around you was a lawyer.
True that.
You didn't know any lawyers.
Yeah.
You didn't know any architects.
Yeah.
So self-consciously, you don't know that that's obtainable.
Right.
To be honest, you know why I really stopped rapping like that?
Why?
Because for the simple fact why you didn't become a lawyer or a doctor. Because
you don't know no artist?
What?
You don't know no artist? You don't know no rapper?
No. No, not because of me. The simple fact that you're not a lawyer or architect is the simple fact. The reason why I kind of fell back on rapping is because I figured out, I looked at what things were and was like, it's way too many black rappers. It's not enough people doing other stuff. I'm be honest with you, bro. I'm really getting into politics. And my political goals are to fix the school system.
Okay, that's a good one, bro. And hold on, wait, what was your? All right, you want to fix the school system? What's your teachers, man? What's your teachers? What's your philosophy? Oh, when you say that?
That we need to correct. We need to get away from schools being involved around testing. Fuck how high your test scores are. I don't give a fuck how high your weak ass test scores are. Cause what is that?
That'll make a lot of people be great, bro. That'll make a lot of people be the best.
Cause how are your test scores helping me out when I graduate? I don't know how to balance a checkbook. I don't know how to do my taxes. I don't know how to save money. So how the fuck is that test helping me? And just like you said, college not for everybody. See, this is the problem. We keep putting, not we, but they keep putting this stuff on people to where it's like one form of intelligence is intelligence, and like you got to be book smart to know something. First of all, book smart is not even the best intelligence, because I say there's 3 types of intelligence. You got book smarts, you got street smarts, which is common sense, and then you got intelligence. Those 3 things are totally different. Book smarts is school smarts, 1. Street smarts is basically common sense, and you can weed through everyday life. And intelligence is being able to have a conversation with somebody and not sound fucking illiterate, or being able to talk to somebody. So there's 3 types of intelligence. They all can work in your favor, but you gotta know how to make them work in your favor. The reason why I don't attribute book smarts to being the smartest thing, because I can learn how to read, but I might not know all other shit. So now if I learn how to read and know I got common sense and I got some intelligence, I can apply for jobs, and on my resume I could put a bunch of fake shit and make up emails to verify that this stuff, and now I got the job just because I had street smarts and intelligence. But if you just book smart, that can get you somewhere, but it's not gonna get you. It can get you places, but it can't. Let me think before I really say this. It can open certain doors, but it can't open every door, cause you need some sort of the other 2. Cause you can know math, science, read. That's good. But what if you don't know how to talk to people to get an interview? Well, you got to work with other people. So what if you don't know how to communicate with those other people?
Hey, you know what I think though?
What?
I think, hey, if it's, hey, I don't know, man. I think it's just all those. I feel like all three of those things will really, it'll really show when it's really something you want to do. You know what I mean? I think all three of those things will show when it's something you like. When it's something you really into, that'll just show.
I think your finger over the mic.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you, but what was you saying?
I think that'll just come out naturally. When that's something you really want to do, when that's something you're into, I think all three.
How's it gonna come out if you don't know nobody? If you don't know about that? If all I'm teaching you is book smarts, how are you gonna know to use your other? I mean, a lot of people know how to use them, but how are you gonna be able to put those tools in the? How you gonna be able to put those tools in place if all I'm teaching you is you gotta be book smart?
I feel like when you get in that environment, it's like, I don't know, man, if that's something you want, you gonna express that. Hey, man, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you would have to be in that environment, though.
But we're not in that. But we don't grow up in that type of environment. So what are we supposed to do?
Right. Hey, you got a point.
What are we supposed to do?
I see what you said.
This is why I kind of fell back off rapping, because I saw it was a need for something else. I saw it was a need for we can be more than rappers or athletes. I saw that, and I was like,
all right, so that wasn't something you wanted to do then.
What?
I get what you're saying.
What you mean?
That wasn't what you wanted out of life, bro.
What?
Be a rapper. That's not.
I mean, it was for a certain point. Like I'll still make music. Like I'm about to put out a mixtape for my birthday. I don't know. I think about it, but my thing was. And then another thing, I don't like where rap is at right now. It's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of bullshit to me.
But no, that has nothing to do with you though, as a person, bro.
But if I'm rapping, and I'm if the climate of rap right now, for me to make it is I gotta dye my hair purple. I gotta tell people to do drugs, and do all type of shit that's like, okay, that's not helping people progress. Why would I want to do it?
Heck nah. Look, no, I don't feel like that. That's
all the top.
Those fans.
All the top new rappers. Look at all the top new rappers that's coming out. Tattoos on their face.
Yeah.
Colorful hair. Talk about doing drugs.
Alright, but by you not making your music, you're leaving the people that has the same thought process that you got right now. You leaving them hanging, I feel like.
I'm not leaving them hanging because I can do it a different way. I'm trying to do it through YouTube. I'm not leaving them hanging.
But what if they want to hear through music? You get what I'm saying?
Well, it's people out there that do conscious music, but I don't feel like that's. Like I said, I feel like I can show it a different way. I feel like I can show it in a different way and show little black children. That's why when people say representation is key, that's why people get mad when white people play all the movie roles. Because, like, you're not showing other people they can do shit. You're making it seem like you're the only person that can do this. That's the problem. And if I only show black people, if I can show a different way to put black people in a different light, I'd rather do that. Cause it's gonna be another rapper, but it might not be another person that does something else that looks like you. So now if one black kid see me doing this, they're like, I could do that. It is just off the simple fact that they don't know they can't. They don't know. It's not that they can't do it. It's not that they don't even know they can't do it. It's that they don't see it. So they don't really realize they can do it.
Right. But, well, yeah, I get what you said, but...
Like you want to be a lawyer, architect. You didn't know any of those It has to look obtainable. If it doesn't look obtainable to you,
Right. It's not. Yeah.
that's why a lot of people they follow in their parents' footsteps, cause that looks obtainable. If my dad was a doctor, I might be a doctor.
Yeah.
If my pops was a drug dealer,
the doctor, you have that check.
if my pops was a drug dealer,
You have a chance.
I'm gonna be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean by I didn't completely give up rapping. It just the message has to change. My message has to change because I don't know, just I'm in a different space and I see that it's something else to be said and told. Huh?
Big people in the world. Somebody's gonna hear your music. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, but it's bigger than music. It's bigger than music. It's for me. It's bigger than music.
Right. I get what you said. That's what I'm saying. So when you put that message out, somebody gonna hear you. You know what I mean?
But it's not about music right now. It's other rappers. It's other rappers. But it's not a lot of other. It's 100 rappers pop up every day.
Right.
So if we just keep showing rappers, what are these kids gonna think? It's not about me right now. It's about showing black kids that they can be different.
Yeah, you can do that and make music. Music will never die.
I never said it was, but it's more important to me to show it's different stuff I could do. It's different stuff I could do that they can do. Because I know they can do it, but it's just, how can they know if nobody shows them they can do it?
Right.
Who's going to show them?
That's true.
Who's going to show them?
Right.
So, if I got to sacrifice doing music to show them, why not do that?
Yeah.
Like,
So what you gonna do?
Like YouTube is a check. Why don't many people around? Why don't really a lot of people? Why don't you? Do you know any people that do YouTube full time?
No.
Why don't they do YouTube? They don't know they can do YouTube. You see what I mean? You can't do something if you don't know you can do it.
Right.
So it's like I'm using YouTube to get to a certain point to where I can leverage it to make change in other places, you know? I don't know. It's just
I get what you said.
I look at shit different.
So YouTube is your thing.
Yeah,
That's
YouTube is my thing. YouTube is my thing. You know?
Okay. So you gonna be a Democrat or a Republican?
I'm neither of that bullshit. That shit is bullshit to me. That shit.
So you gonna make your own party?
No, I'm not gonna make a party because I feel like why am I gonna keep creating labels? If we're supposed to be all humans, why are we creating so many labels to divide us? In the let me get into something that's real fucked up right now, because you got both these political parties that start off Democrat and Republican. You got the left, so you got the Democrats and Republicans. Boom. And there's different variances of Democrats and Republicans. It's like they lead off into different branches. So, alright, let's start with the Democratic Party. That's the left. So you got Democrats. Then you got liberals. No, wait. You got Democrats. You got liberals. Then you got the left. That's the radical. They got groups called like Antifa and other type of groups. You got the various of Democratic Socialists and all that other shit.
Yeah,
Then,
I know what you're talking about.
then you got Republicans. You got conservatives. You got the right, which would be, people would say, those are the Nazis and shit like that. So why am I putting a divide? Why, if I put a divide in between people, and you pick a side, and right now with the climate we're in, it's no, we need to come together. It's more, your side is wrong and my side is right. And this goes back to the media thing. if one faction of the media is controlling and saying this, that, and the other, and Twitter is banning, and these platforms are banning certain type of people, how can those voices be heard? It's all about control. It's all about this side getting more control than the other side. It's not about they give a fuck about the people. They only give a fuck about their control. So if I can... So, just goes back to, you know how to say it's not what you know, it's who you know? So if I know people that work at these companies and they all think like me, isn't everything that's going to be on this platform like what's in my brain? And if I don't want anybody getting here and I could just get rid of them, who's going to have the power? So when people...
So for the people that's coming up, because we got kids that's going to have to vote one day, right? Make political decisions, right? So what would you tell them?
I would tell them do their own research.
How you going to make the change you're looking for?
I would tell them do research. The change is learn yourself. The change is not ask them, do you want to be a Democrat or Republican? The change is go research. Go look up who you're voting for. Did you vote? Did you just vote this past election?
For me?
Yes.
I don't know.
Why didn't you vote?
Because I didn't.
As a black man, why didn't you vote?
Why?
You're a black person. Why don't you vote?
I have an understanding of both parties.
You have what?
An understanding of both parties. Well, basically, what I have learned over the past, because I wasn't really into politics like that, I just really started learning and understanding fully about like politics a little bit. But I understand that. I mean, I know. It's like, how do I explain this? You see, I just have an understanding that everything being said, all the promises are not being, promised to the people and things like that. Everybody has certain agendas, but by me picking one agenda, I'm taking away from another. You know what I'm saying?
So that means don't vote?
I mean, I guess. I don't want to put myself in those situations to make those type of decisions.
But if you go research and read, and be like, okay, that person's agenda doesn't align with, maybe not just for you, but the agenda, but for the good of all people. Shouldn't you feel like you should help with that decision?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why didn't you vote?
That's not how the government works, man.
What do you mean that's not how the government works? Who said that's not how the government works? Who said that?
Not me.
You?
Yeah.
You?
For real, that's not how the government works.
Why that's not how the government works?
It's a control thing. It's a power thing.
I agree with you, but why? But if we vote people in there to change that, don't you think there'd be a change?
Right, but in order
the most women have just got voted in the office than ever been. So what are you talking about?
That's understandable.
So what are you talking about? So why wouldn't you go vote?
I just don't want to be involved, man. I don't want to be involved.
You need to get involved. That's the problem. You need to get involved.
You voted?
Of course I voted. I find it highly offensive when black people don't vote. It's highly offensive to me.
What?
Because people died for the right for us to vote.
I understand that.
So nigga, go vote. Don't do it.
Democratic. So the Democrats. Back then, I gotta look it up for you. I wish I could show you.
Back then what?
Yeah, I wish I could show you before I tell you. But
What? Back then what? Say it.
back then it was like, I know they was trying to kill him not to vote and all this and that.
Who was?
Black, huh?
Who was doing that?
Caucasian, European.
The Caucasians.
That Soldier Boy would say crackers, I guess.
Nigga. You said back then they was trying to stop us from voting?
Trying to stop us from voting.
Who though? What political party was doing that?
I think it was the Democrats. Democrats, if I'm not mistaken,
Mm-hmm.
or blacks were Republicans. But then it changed.
You think so? You think it changed?
No. What? Blacks are no. Blacks being Republicans.
Yeah. No. You think
Democrats now? They more so Democrats.
why are they Democrats?
I don't know.
You know where that all started?
I don't know. No,
That started in the 60s when the Voting Act right was passed. It was passed by Lyndon B. Johnson. That stopped. It didn't stop all of it. That stopped a lot of voter suppression and all these unfair things where black people couldn't vote. But this is the catch. He didn't do it because he wanted black people to have rights. He specifically said this.
We needed their vote.
No, he didn't say that. He said this is a quote. You can go look it up. He said these niggers are getting pretty uppity these days. He said we got to give them just enough, but not enough to make a change. He said I had these niggers voting Democrats for 20 years.
So, would you want somebody to vote still?
Do I want people to vote, but I'm not saying don't vote Democrat or Republican. I'm saying know who you're voting for. Know what the person's issues are. Know why that. Don't just go, I'm voting Democrat. I mean, I've done it in the past, but that's before I start paying attention. But don't tell me vote Democrat and I ask you why, and you can't tell me why. Or you just give me some answer, some little shit. Oh, because this. No. I need to know why. I need to know why I'm doing this. Because when I do this, this has repercussions that affect so many other things. No.
I understand. All right, so do you feel like, honestly, be honest, do you feel like the black race, they vote matter?
Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
feel like, all right, do you feel like we are...
Go listen to Malcolm X's speech. Malcolm X will tell you. He said, why do black people put most of their votes behind Democrats when such and such and such? I can't quote exactly what he said, but that's what he said. He said, your vote is the reason why these people get in office.
So when someone get incarcerated, right?
Uh-huh.
They come home and they can't vote.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like it's just...
Well, that's changing. In Florida, 4 million convicts got their voting rights back.
Okay, that's cool then. That's cool. I hope they can happen in all 50 states. And maybe, I just feel like
But they're not gonna let murderers and child molesters and rapists get their rights back.
Okay.
If you're a murderer, they're not fucking with that. Everybody else might be cool, but when it comes to that, they're not fucking with that.
Okay. I just feel like my people don't have the power that they should have.
Why is that? Because you don't vote, motherfucker. You don't vote, motherfucker. That's why we don't got the power. We don't put our actions behind it. You gotta vote. Don't you think? Why do you think so many black people say, I don't think my vote counts? Well, it's because if I keep perpetuating this thing where I tell you I don't think my vote counts, and then another person said I don't think my vote counts, don't you think kids are gonna start growing up saying my vote don't count? Now you have created.
I just feel like, I don't know. Well, us as a whole, everybody as a whole, every race, I feel like if we would stop voting, maybe some of the shit that's going on now, I don't.
What do you mean if we would stop voting?
When we vote, you know what I mean?
Okay, well this is the problem with that. This is the problem with that. If you stop voting, you don't have a choice. That is our choice. The reason why that's a right is because everybody has a right. Everybody has a right. What the fuck is that word? Everybody has a right to contribute until you go to jail or whatever they. But until you fuck up, you have the right to push whatever forward you need to push, and that's by voting. You vote And that's why people say the presidential elections aren't even the most powerful ones, because it has to start down here. This is the problem. People start up here and expect for it to trickle down. No, it doesn't start up here and trickle down. It starts up here and rises up. So when you get people like London in office, she can start moving up the ladder. You may not agree with everything she says, but at least you know the more she moves up, the more people she can affect and talk to. And it's like, now it trickles down. Because it doesn't start at the top and trickle down. It goes up, now it trickle down. It goes up, now it trickle down. It goes up, now it's trickle down. Now people from the hood know, oh, I could be in office. I could do this. I could do that. Just because she's mayor now. You know, this is why you vote. You don't vote because you don't. That's why you don't not vote. You should vote because it's important. You should vote because there's different things to vote on, like just wherever your son goes to school at. There's somebody that's running what's going on at that school, and you have to vote that person in. So why wouldn't you vote for that person? You know, people just think it's president. No, it's way bigger than president. There's shit like they was talking about this past election. We had to vote on whether they was gonna keep daylight savings or not. There was one about some water. You know, and it's like, well, if people don't vote and this shit keeps staying fucked up, don't complain, because you're not helping. You're not helping it. You're contributing to the problem.
Right.
You know? And matter of fact, if you let me say this. If you're not informed, don't vote.
Right.
Because an uninformed vote is just like not voting. I'd rather you not vote. Because that's what you're doing anyway. You're not voting if you're uninformed. Because it's like, you don't know what you're voting for. It's like, I'm voting.
So how can you help inform?
How can I help inform? I mean, just by having conversation with people. Just by telling, you know how now all of a sudden I just talk about politics and shit.
Mm.
That's not for my benefit. That's for the benefit of the good of other people. Because why not tell you something if I know it? Like I come to the realization that, you know how they be like, the game is to be sold, not told. Okay, if you my people, why would I sell you the game? Why would I sell my nephew the game? Now, if I got this game from somewhere, why not give it to the next person? So now we can spread the knowledge and other people can know. But if I just hold it all to myself and I charge you for it, if I charge you for everything I told you about, how can it get out there? If I just charge everybody, I'm the only person who got the information. How are other people gonna know? How am I helping? I'm part of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
I do what you. I hear you. But my thing is, I know you want to get into politics. Because I feel like, all right, I didn't vote, right? I didn't vote. I said I didn't vote because I don't want to get involved in, because I just feel like both parties are not for me and my people.
Well,
So
talk to people about it. Well, let people. It's funny because it's more people. It's more people like you and me than people realize. People just think it's a lot of Democrats and Republicans. Remember, damn, your shit froze again, my G. Remember, I've done Uber and Lyft. I've given over 10,000 rides. Trust me when I say it's more people to the center that see both sides of the spectrum than it is people going like this. It really is. But the problem is, you got this minority of people that yell louder than everybody else, so it seems like a lot. But it's not really a lot. That's the problem. You got these people that speak, like when people say, Kanye West that set us back 150 years. Nigga, he didn't set me back 150 years. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't speak for me. And it's like people, black people saying this. I didn't say that shit. Don't say I said that shit. Speak for yourself. Don't speak for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
So how do I'm trying to figure out?
And I'm not saying like I know everything about politics, because I just got into it like towards the end of like in the middle of like last year. I just really got into it, so I know a little bit. I know enough to where I can start making informed decisions and shit like that. But I'm not like a genius on politics.
So how could your people have the same knowledge as you? That's what I'm asking you.
Read.
Read what? That's what I'm saying. Read what? What is there? What do we read?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. They have to do what I do.
I'm saying no. You're reading it. You're being informed, but we are not. That's what I'm saying.
You have to do. This is a problem. You don't. My thing is I'm telling you what to do. I can't tell you how to do it. I can tell you to read. I can't tell you exactly where to go. Just because there's so much information out there, I can't say if that information is right. That's why you have to do extensive reading. That's why you have to dig deep into what that is. You know? Like there's a
Right, so then we could go back to the McDonald's thing.
Uh-huh.
So I put it out there. You said that McDonald's said they sell 100% whatever it is, right?
Uh-huh.
But you don't. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I said when you said that.
Hold on, you
I
froze
said
again,
that-
my G. Alright, you good. That nigga was froze hers.
Look, this is what I said. This is what I'm saying. When you said that McDonald's said they said this, and you said it was true. But when I posted it, I never said if it was true or false. I said it's a possibility of it being true for somebody who has to read.
But you can figure out if it's a possibility. Why are you posting it? Because by you just posting it, you're reinforcing the fact that you're reinforcing something that's not true. By you just posting it. Because people think you think that. If you post something and don't give context, people think you think that.
Okay, I can see you going with that. I can understand that. I can understand it. That's understandable.
And the reason why I know McDonald's doesn't serve human meat is because you can't false advertise on your website like that. You can get sued for that. You think McDonald's wants to take a hit that they serve human meat?
Or they could.
People already going away from them because they're unhealthy, so you think they want more people to go away from them?
Right, but we all know that money is power.
Yeah.
So they could be. It's a possibility that they could be paying someone to say, okay, say this.
No, money is not power. It's not. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not as much power as you think it is. The power is in the people. It's not in the dollar, because without the people, the dollar wouldn't be shit.
Right. So without the people, a vote would be what?
It wouldn't be shit.
Right.
So you have to vote.
Still what?
What?
If no one goes to work, then what?
Then the economy just destabilizes.
So if no one votes, then what?
Then if nobody, what do you mean? See you making a scenario that's like the extreme. People are gonna vote. So if you don't vote, they're gonna decide for you. That's why you vote. You can't correlate those two things. Because if you don't make money, somebody's gonna make that money. So if you don't vote, somebody's going to make that vote. And it's going to affect you.
Yeah, that's understandable. I get what you're saying. I just want everybody to know that, like you said, there's power in the people. So once everybody figures that out...
So why don't you vote?
Because...
If you know this, why don't you do it?
No. I'm saying, this is why I don't vote. Because I don't want to get involved in... be there for what I mean? That's not really going to be the person who they say they are. That's why.
That's why you research and see. That's why you research and see what they're going for. That's why you read what they're doing. That's why you go see. How do you know if you don't read it?
They can say once they get in office, they could be a whole different person. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't want to get involved in it.
What do you mean you don't want to? You're involved in it, whether you like it or not. You're involved. Not being, not. Just because you don't make a choice doesn't mean that's not a choice. Not making a choice is a choice.
Right.
If you choose to lay down all day, did you make a choice? Did you do something? Hold on. Alright. Like I said, just because you didn't, if you decide to lay down all day, is that making a choice or is that not making a choice?
No, that's a choice. That's making a choice.
So if you don't vote, is that making a choice or is that not making a choice?
No, that's making a choice.
So why wouldn't you make the choice to vote?
Because I don't want to be involved.
You are involved.
Even I know I'm involved.
Not being involved is being involved.
Right.
If I don't watch your TV show, am I involved in giving you views or am I not involved in giving you views?
What?
If I don't watch your TV show, am I involved in not giving you views or am I involved in giving you views?
Not giving me views.
I'm involved though, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
My thing is, so what are you? Are you a Republican or are you a Democrat?
I'm neither.
But you voted.
Yes.
So who did you vote for? What other party did you vote for?
It's not about, with me, it really wasn't about.
So
I'm going to be honest, I voted for Democrats and Republicans. I voted for both.
Okay.
I voted for both. But I'm going to be honest, it was parts on my ballot that I didn't know shit about. I didn't touch it.
Okay, that's cool.
And like I said, I'm only saying vote if you're going to get informed. But you need to vote, so everybody needs to get informed. That's what I'm saying. Get informed.
How people get informed?
Huh?
How people get informed?
I don't know. That's a question I ask. That's a question I ask all the time. How do you get informed when there's so much information out there? You just gotta read as much as you can and make an educated decision off that. You know?
Compare and contrast?
Huh?
Compare and contrast?
Yeah. Like go instead of reading like one website, oh, this is it. Go read a bunch of websites, see if that shit correlates, and see who's funding these websites and shit. Like if it looks like just
my
overwhelmingly Republican-sided, Republican faction is reporting this shit, be like, okay, this might be a little bit biased, so let me go read some more. Try to read as much as you can, because that's how you're going to get the least biased information.
Okay. Alright, okay, that's what's up, alright. And alright, so with that being said, are you going to be doing this?
What?
Are you going to be doing this?
Doing what?
Are you going to be informing my black youth?
As much as I can. Inform me as much as I can.
So, will you be making posts?
Would I be making posts?
Yeah, on politics and things of that nature.
Yeah, I will. When the elections ramp up, because it's still a long way away. When the elections start ramping up, that's when I'll start jumping in. But it's not. We don't even know who all the candidates are running. I don't even know who I'm gonna vote for. You know.
Okay.
But when everything starts to ramp up, I will be involved. Like, okay, let's talk about something since we want to. It's a bill called the New Green Bill. In this bill, it's about economy, and it's about not economy. I'm tripping. It's about the climate and shit like that. But they added stuff that has to do with people. Like, it's funny because the person that put this out, her name is Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. I think she's a senator, and she's a senator in New York. I think the 14th district, and she puts out this bill. I like some of it, but some of the shit on there was just okay. I'm not gonna like people don't like her. I don't really dislike her that much. Some shit I dislike, but it's like, hey, you're not gonna like everything about a person. That's fine. I respect her for actually trying, but some of the shit on there is just like they were talking about just giving people money if they don't want to work. What do you mean? What the fuck? You just it said if they're unwilling to work, we're gonna provide income. What? You gonna just provide income to people that don't want to work?
Right, right.
Like she was talking about making schools free and shit like that. Like some of the shit in there, I agree with, but when you just start saying shit like that, it's like you kind of can't do that. And she said she wanted everybody to ride trains, and there not to be any more airplanes. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like this is the type of shit I'm talking about. You can't get rid of everything. Like I said, it has good pieces and it has fucked up pieces.
Yeah.
But for some of the shit she says, it's like, really? What like what the fuck are you talking about? Like you can't get rid of airplanes. It's not gonna work. We can't just use boats. It's gonna take too long to use boats. She said something about trains. Okay, that's I don't if you can get more trains, but then the trains are gonna be backed up. And she talked about making buildings more energy friendly and stuff like that. And shit like that. You know, that's why I said some of it's good, but some of it's like just crazy. Like when I tried in so my problem with the whole situation was I'm trying to figure out I'm reading a website where they had it where they supposedly had it on there where some of the stuff matched up and I'm trying to figure out where she was talking about it, but the problem was this is where politics seep into it and kind of fuck it up, because if you look at the news reporting it, people on the left, I'm losing my right. People on the left, they're not reporting, they're not really saying what is going in it. And the people on the right, they're breaking it down, but they're not saying all the good stuff. So this is where you try to go do your own research, and this is where it gets real tricky. This is why I said I can tell you to read, but I can't tell you how to do it. Because I don't know everything. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm just telling you to read and try to find out yourself. Because, like, I read it, and like I said, some of the shit what I seen there I liked, some of the shit I didn't. Like, it was on there, she was like, we need to get our military bases out of these other countries. Are you serious? Are you serious? We need to get our military bases out of these countries? No. We don't need to get our military bases out of these countries.
Out of other countries?
Yes. Every country has military bases in every country. I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure. I think that's true. I ain't gonna say that's true, but I'm pretty sure they do. Huh?
Did she say the U.S. Army?
We need to get our military bases from these other countries.
Oh, wait, my bad. Is she saying the U.S. Army?
What do you mean?
Oh, man, they call the firecrackers.
But don't go outside to the firework crackers, fool. This nigga hurt.
Hey, that shit loud as hell. Hold on. Is she saying the U.S. Army out of the countries, or is she saying
On military bases, we have military bases in countries.
right?
She wants us to move our military bases out of the countries so they can focus on stuff in America. I understand that, but you're dealing with, this is reality. That's not how things work in reality. You can't just say you want our military bases to leave those countries. Well, some of those countries depend on us to protect them.
Oh, I get what you said. That's true. That is true.
We have allies, and we protect some of our allies.
Yeah.
So you can't take us out of certain countries.
Right.
And if you take us out of certain countries, who protects the American citizens in some of those countries?
Right. That's true.
You know, we protect people in other countries because we have more money than people in some countries. So they say Russia is our enemy. How do we defend ourselves from Russia if they're going into other countries and we don't have a military base over there?
Right. I get what you're saying. So for all these,
And the thing with her, the one thing I don't like about her, she likes to dance around a lot of subjects. She like tiptoes around it, and doesn't like to give like. It's crazy. But what was you gonna say?
but so for the one bill, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a choice to vote for?
It was a proposal. It has to go to Congress first, and they're gonna vote on it.
Okay, but if it's passed, the things that
Everything in that bill is not gonna get passed. I can tell you that right now.
okay, that was my thing. So if it's not just one whole.
No. I mean, what they're gonna most likely do is when they bring it up to Congress, they're probably gonna. I don't know how this exactly works, but what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna break it down, and they're gonna vote, and I think they're gonna break it down and be like, okay, this, and this, and this, and this. I think they vote on it like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it goes. You know.
Yeah, that's cool. That all sounds bad.
But the thing about her, she's a socialist. You know what socialism is?
What's that?
Back up from the camera and I'm gonna tell you. Socialism is nobody gets ahead in life. Whatever job you have, you make the same amount of money I do.
Wow.
So socialism is the distribution of wealth. So it's like, if you work hard, it don't matter how hard you work. If somebody works at McDonald's, they make the same as much as you do.
Oh man, that's rough right there.
So she's a democratic socialist. So what they're trying to do right now, I don't agree with this. Because everybody that's rich isn't rich because they were just got lucky. Damn, back up, my nigga. Why you keep getting hella close to the camera? But, so my problem with this, what she was saying, tax, when you make $10 million, tax them 70%. What if that person came from nothing and made that $10 million?
Right.
What do you want them to only have $3 million of their dollars?
Right.
Like what? And she's saying it goes up as you make more. I'm like, that's not fair. I'm like, that's not fair.
Right.
You're killing what the American dream is by doing that.
Yeah.
The American dream is built off of coming here, working hard, and progressing in life.
Right.
It's not about being taxed an outrageous amount. She's like, well, they need to pay more. Well, you can say that.
I don't think that right there works.
It's not right.
Yeah. I don't think that'll work anyway.
It might. It might not. But I'm just like, I don't know. Bro. So I'm saying, you gotta get informed, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Gotta get informed. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. That was about an hour, 30 minutes. I'm gonna end it right here.